Hi, welcome to another episode of Silver Fox Scotland. Now, the SNP government is in denial, has been for some time, about grooming gangs in Scotland. It doesn't like to think that they exist there, but they do, undoubtedly. And now it's facing calls for an inquiry into the grooming gangs, into this whole scandal, as new evidence has revealed how wide-ranging the extent of what's been happening has been happening in Scotland. Now, it was actually initiated by Rupert Lowe, who has been on this quest, I suppose, for quite some time now. And this report, basically it's his, we call rape gang inquiry, highlighted at least 5 Scottish regions where grooming gangs have, got to be careful with the words, allegedly struck, allegedly been in action. And they are Aberdeen, Angus, Argyll and Bute, Glasgow and Edinburgh. The last two, not surprising. I'm surprised maybe Argyll and Bute and Angus, they seem to be a bit more remote, but who knows. And of course, now that this is being revealed, the calls are coming thick and fast for the SNP to hold their inquiry as well. Of course, John Swinney is, shall we say, resistant to this. He, of course, has been pushing for, we need immigrants coming to Scotland. We need them because Scotland's failing. Blah, blah, blah. Scotland's very welcoming. And so his party's call for the immigrants to come to Scotland, as long as they're paid for by the rest of the United Kingdom, it seems, doesn't actually help much when he's now being told he has to have these inquiries. Kind of goes against what he's calling for, doesn't it? So they're facing these sort of renewed calls for the full inquiry, judicial perhaps, and to ensure that the truth comes out and that those guilty, whoever they may be, and whatever their guilt is in covering it up, as well as those actually performing it, are identified. Now, remember, Starmer didn't want one, and he sort of said, no, not necessarily. All the Labour leadership were against it, till they were eventually bounced into holding it, much against what they wanted. But it made the whole situation worse, because now they're even more perceived as being pro-abuse of children, because they want to deny the inquiries. Swinney has the power to launch the inquiries, but if he doesn't use that power, then he'll be seen as someone condoning it and saying, yeah, no, it's okay, carry on doing it. We're not going to have inquiry. No, it's only a few girls. Look, they're poor girls. We don't care about them. It's fine. Enjoy yourselves, guys. Or he could have the inquiry. What do we think he's going to do? I think he'll probably not have the inquiry because it'll be too embarrassing for him. So these girls will just continue to be abused because, independence. Thanks a lot. Bye.